it's an airness. And I'll tell you one thing, airness comes from multiple sources, right? Some people are airheaded by their ability in sports, right? Some people are airheaded about their wit, their intelligence, their background, and really intelligence for these people are really what they sat down and was able to process for a certain amount of time. It's not so much of a feeling or unable to grasp it, because like I said, if these people were so intelligent, then we had more teachers in the world, and the teachers that we do have would actually be able to teach and not just retort and repeat. And so, yeah, what you'll find out is that these people, it's an airness that comes based on knowledge. Thank you, Most High. And the knowledge that they have is basically how the world is operated. So that's what they feel. That's what this airness about them is. It's an airness that there's information that we're not being relayed that is detrimental to our success, but they feel like we'll never retain that information, because most certainly they know that they're going to be withheld or beholden to the proverbial secrets. So this is the airness about it. So when you see these people smirk and laugh, it's an airness about information. Now the information, if you have to look at them in their life, now that we know that it's not based on finances, right? Then it takes everything away from them. They're stripped. Their identity, the facade, is stripped. Now we know that the only thing that you have is information about me, possibly being elevated above you. And so you feel like withholding this information will stop me from achieving or overachieving or becoming a predecessor. I doubt that. I highly doubt that the Most High would, or the Creator would have intentional purposes for individual beings to where they wouldn't fulfill their purpose regardless of the current situations or outcome. I think that's the best story. The best stories are the one unseen, right? The endings that never really look like the endings, but the endings are still the endings. And so I believe these people know. I believe they know certain people's endings will be fated, and I believe I'm one of them. And I believe that's how come they put so much effort behind irritating me, right? Someone also said that they don't mess with, that thieves don't rob empty houses. And like I said, and I'll go further to say that a thief can't tell what's in the house unless he scoped it, right? A thief always scopes the job, well, a smart thief, right, prior to it's actually going to what? Then what does it do? It sets up a crew, a scheme, a blueprint, right? And who's the thief? Who's the master of thieves or the author of confusion? That'd be the one they call Satan, right? The one they refer to as Lucifer, Nimrod, Baphomet, whatever. All right, loser, fuckboy, the ultimate fuckboy. So, like I said, obviously this is the guy who's scoped, right? That's what you say. There's a level to this where they're looking at you. But I'll go further to say that every mechanical theory that they've been putting out there is bullshit, because there's no way you have those who recollect this being a situation from birth and one being in the middle of time, in the middle of space. I believe that all of this is from birth, and I feel like the lapse in time is when they receive lapse in time. You understand that? This is dimensional, as they're saying, then they're moving according to dimensions, not according to our life path. Okay, so then that means what? That our life paths are according to what? Dimensions, spheres in time, right? Right, and we know time exists on this realm, so that we know that if time doesn't exist anywhere, then it must be most crucial here, right? And okay, so if time is most crucial here, and if they're basing everything from a sphere that is timeless, so then that's why it makes sense why most of our targeting kind of took place in the 2010 2012 to 2015 year region. Then we would have to look at the dimensions and the things. You can talk to the finger lady if you'd like to, and kind of just get an idea as far as what shifts and things that may have taken place during that time to where all of this targeting heightening, because it's multiple people, it's over hundreds of people that I watch on YouTube that all have the common that there was something proverbially rotten in Denmark around 2012 and 2015. So I know what's for me. And like I said, I feel like, again, it's a process. They study you. They look at the things that they proverbially assume, right? And I'm grateful to the Most High that I don't know who they were watching, but they weren't watching me. And I'm grateful to that because, like I said, my success and stupidity is apparent by me speaking to you currently. So this video is a product of success. And all my videos are a product of my success. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. And I'm telling you one thing, they don't like God. They don't like, in the process of them studying me, that I found them out. My ears are ringing. They don't like that either. Because like I said, when you understand your enemy and you realize that this guy's walking around in a filthy diaper, right? You realize the shit that's in his diaper. Yeah, man. And they don't like that. They don't like you knowing the shit in their diaper. They don't like you knowing they're walking around in a diaper and in a shitty one. Oh, they're walking around in a shitty diaper.